Welcome, everybody. Another edition of the UNCW Court Report here on the Seahawks Digital Network. I'm Mike Vaccaro, now joined by Amy Bambanek, the volleyball coach here. And, Coach, it's been a rare week for you guys because last couple of years you haven't lost back-to-back games. Unfortunately, it happens this week. Happen on the road in conference play. Let's talk about these matches before we continue talking about this road swing as well. James Madison, obviously you go up there. Very close match. You guys unfortunately come out on the opposite end that you want to, but your thoughts on that match and maybe some of the positives that you took away from that.
Sure. I thought, actually, looking back on everything, all of the matches that we played were so close. I mean, you're talking a matter of 2 or 3 points in each set that really could have made a difference to either go our way and against us, and actually, it was against us. And I think in looking back at some video, our serving and passing needs to be stronger throughout the match. I think our blocking and defense were good all weekend. But we need to get a little bit stronger offensively, just getting some output from some other people and being able to put the pressure on our opponents with tough serving till the end of the match.
Not that you want to lose, but I guess when you lose, you are able to look at some video and work on some things. Is that kind of maybe another bright spot that comes out of it, that you can really focus in on some different things you need to improve upon, and your girls really pay attention to that?
Yeah, absolutely. We try to watch some video on the road of ourselves right away the next day, watching the JMU match, and we've already had some players come in yesterday to watch additional film just individually with us to see what individually they could do to kind of fix and improve their game. But overall, I still think that our team is putting up a good fight. I think their intentions are good. They're out there trying to compete and play the best that they can. Right now, we just are maybe in a little bit of a funk, but that's something that we'll talk about and try to work ourselves out of. They know that it's just not going to happen overnight, that it's going to take a lot of work to be able to play a little bit better.
Well, that James Madison match, still good performances from Nicole Lott, Maddie Klein as well. Those are also positives that come away from that match, the play of those two young ladies?
Yeah. Nicole's been solid all season, and Maddie did a great job for us as well in that match. And, we're still looking for a few more performances, maybe from some middles and some right sides, to be able to give us a little bit more offensive power. And we don't need a ton more. We're just looking for a few more kills from some other people. And I think that'll really help balance our attack out, which is ultimately what we're wanting to try to do.
So that was a loss against James Madison, 3-1 on Friday. And then you had the Sunday swing to William & Mary, 5-setter, another tough one as they're disappointing from that standpoint that you get to 5 and unfortunately you can't come through.
Yeah, I mean, losing by 2 points in a 5-set match is that's gut-wrenching. But again, I think the intention was there, the fight was there, and we eased up a little bit maybe on our serving, and we could have kept the pressure on them a little bit more. But overall, we're talking about a few points, and we've got to look back, and there's no one thing that we can put our finger on and say, okay, this is exactly what we need to fix. There's a lot of just small changes that we need to make, and just being a little bit more focused and to be able to communicate and not let balls, go into the seams and no one's calling it and communicating for it. So there's a lot of small little fixes that we're going to have to focus on.
Again, against the Tribe, it was Nicole Lott tying her season high with 22 kills in that match. All right, now you stay on the road. Travel maybe a little bit easier because it's day trips. Charleston on Thursday, Saturday to Elon as well, but good competition, obviously. Your thoughts on going up against those two squads?
Yeah, we're always very competitive with College of Charleston. It's kind of a fun rival that we like to play year in and year out. And going down to their place, just another travel trip for us. We'll drive down on Thursday and then drive back Thursday night. And I think our girls will be pumped up to play them just because it's just a rival for us. And they're in the top of the conference, and that just kind of gives our players, it should give them some motivation. And we always kind of play best when we're the underdog, so we'll just kind of continue with that mantra and take it from there.
And then it's Elon on Saturday. Your thoughts on the Phoenix?
Elon is having a really strong season. They've already gotten some good wins, and they're taking a lot of teams to 5 sets. So we know that from top to bottom, there is not a team in our conference that's not willing to fight, especially early on this season when everyone's trying to earn their way into the top 6 to earn their way to the conference tournament. So we've got to be part of that fight, and we've got to realize that other teams are trying to fight for the same goals. We've just got to be a little bit more focused and consistent when it comes to our game day preparation and our execution on the court.
Well, you're right there in the mix with 10 conference matches left here. The good part is 6 of those at home, I believe. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel here for the Seahawks. They'll be back home. Trask Coliseum will be the location, and that'll be on October 21st and the 23rd as well. 2 matches, again, not till next week, so some more road contests. Coach, best of luck here this week once again.
Thank you.
They end this grueling 6-game road swing here again Thursday at Charleston, and then it is Saturday at Elon. With Amy Bambanek, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the UNCW Court Report right here on the Seahawk Digital Network.